Hey Cam Fam, today is a bit of a serious vlog, but before anything else, I hope that you've already subscribed to my channel and you've clicked on that bell button so you're always notified whenever I have new videos like this one. Okay, so full disclosure, I didn't know if I wanted to film this type of vlog, but then I thought about it and figured maybe I should, even though I want to only share good vibes and happy source of inspiration to you guys. I think it's good to also share the bad days as well. The days most new moms like me don't really share on social media. I actually have a script here because I wrote all my thoughts down and I wanted to really share my raw thoughts and feelings. And maybe if I share these, raw feelings and these low points, a mom who's feeling the same way as I do wouldn't feel as alone. Maybe she wouldn't feel she's that one and only mom who's failed while everyone else seems to be doing just fine. Maybe she'll finally realize that what she's going through and what she's feeling is normal and it's part of motherhood and it's part of the journey. Ooh, my heart is beating so fast. I've never been more nervous about a vlog ever. I don't know why I'm feeling nervous about this. And I've never really written a script before. But yeah, I have my script right in front of me because I really wanted to not forget any of the details and really share everything. So the past week has been hard. Sienna has been difficult during the afternoons, and so my breaking point came on that one day I was left alone by Yanni. He had to go to work, so it was just Sienna and I. The few days before that, she's already been fussy during the afternoon, so I knew it was gonna be hard, and I knew that it was going to happen once again that day, but I never expected it to be that challenging. She just wouldn't stop fussing the entire time. It felt like a marathon of just feeding and crying and fussing. I'd feed her and then sometimes she'd sleep afterwards, but after a few minutes she'd be crying again. I'd check her diaper and then change her. She'd look like she's completely content, and then just like that she would just start crying again and be so angry. So I would carry her and walk her around and try to shush her back to sleep. She would sleep for a few minutes and then wake up again totally pissed, and then I would try to feed her again because she seemed like she's hungry, and then sometimes out of anger she'd like remove her mouth from my nipple and she'd just crying, and it was just a never ending thing. It was just a complete cycle. Like she just kept crying and I would feed her and then she would pee and poop. I would change her and then she would cry again. It was just I felt so helpless. I tried to burp her, but then she'd be fine a few minutes and then want to wiggle her way out of the burping position. So then I'd let her win and I'd try to carry her and walk her around and shush her again. And then she's clearly tired. She would like doze off for a few minutes and then realize again that, oh, wait lang, I'm still fighting my mom. So then she would cry again. And then she would just repeat the cycle all over again. And what made it worse was that I had a meeting also scheduled that day. I had a virtual meeting. So then I wasn't even done with my food yet, my lunch. I wasn't able to drink yet, and I wasn't done with anything. I felt like I wasn't able to achieve anything, and then there was a next thing again on my agenda. So then I hopped on this call because I didn't want to disappoint anyone, and all the other celebrity moms were like picture perfect. No one else had a crying baby on the background, and then there was me on the other hand who hopped on the call, and the first thing that everyone hears is a crying angry baby on the background. So the first thing that I say also is not, hi everyone, I'm here, nice to meet you. The first thing I say is like, hi guys, that's my baby crying, I'm so sorry, but I'll just put myself on mute. I just have to take care of my baby. And it's just, everyone was so emphatic and like awing and everything. And then, clearly everyone probably had good intention and was really feeling for me. But then this just only made me feel even worse. And like the self-pity got even stronger, because then I was thinking in my head, okay, everyone probably thinks I'm a failure of a mom. There I was with one hand navigating the phone, just trying to listen to the virtual meeting and trying to pay attention, and the other hand was trying to position Sienna so that we were getting ready to feed again because she seemed like she was hungry again. And then the meeting ended and Sienna was still nowhere near zen, and the cycle continued. My body was already aching at this point because it was just hours and hours of me just carrying her and feeding her and changing her and walking her. And before I knew it, I was just crying to myself in complete silence as I held Sienna in my arms, and the tears just kept falling. it just wouldn't stop. I felt frustrated. I could already feel my patience running super duper thin. There were brief moments my frustrations got the better of me, which then made me feel even worse. I can't even comfort my baby and make her feel better. And now I'm an even worse mom for letting my frustrations win. Like, there's just so many thoughts going through my mind. Like, I was just thinking, what kind of a mom am I? I just felt so helpless. I felt like such a huge failure. Add to that, people keep saying babies can probably feel when you're stressed. So then you shouldn't feel stressed, which is then playing in my mind even more and in my head, which adds to the pressure and the guilt even. And like, I'm thinking, oh no, I'm passing my stress on to my baby. That's probably also why she's still like getting even more pissed and getting even louder with her cries. Then I'd keep crying also, which would also make me feel even more stressed out because I'm thinking I'll also probably get dehydrated because I'm crying all my like water out. So then I haven't been able to eat nga and to drink properly because she's been fussing. So now even my milk supply is probably gonna get affected by these tears and this dehydration. So you see where this is going. It was just an endless cycle of guilt and frustration and also shame. And then in these same moments, I can't help but feel a bit resentful towards Yoni as well. He gets to go out and work as normal. He's fine. He gets to enjoy his morning coffee. He gets to sleep in at night. I'm the one breastfeeding. I'm the one like who's on 24/7 call and never really able to work 100%, never really able to finish anything because I have to attend to Sienna, I have to cater to her. And then I realize, no, I'm so lucky. What the hell am I thinking? Which then adds to my guilt even more because how ungrateful am I? I've already have such a supportive husband in Yoni in the first place. I'm such a bad person for being resentful even in these like fleeting short moments. How dare I think of my supportive husband this way? He's doing so much for me already, for us, for Sienna. And to think I'm already one of the luckiest moms out there. I have a midwife helping me. I have Yoni helping me. So like, what am I really feeling ungrateful for? Like, I don't even have the right to feel this way. Again, the guilt is just adding more and more and more and more. And then that afternoon, my midwife also came to help me. She usually starts her shift at 8 p.m. But then she told me that our house help, our maids were like telling her that the baby has been crying. And so when she woke up, she went to me straight away because she also heard the baby crying. So I'm sure she wanted to help and she had the best intentions. But in my head, I was just thinking, oh, okay, everyone in this household probably thinks I can't take care of my baby. Everyone probably thinks I'm the worst mom ever. I'm such a bad mom. I'm not a natural mom. I'm probably like doing the worst job ever. Everyone thinks of me this way, which then adds to the humiliation. I feel so embarrassed and so ashamed that I have to have someone else come and help take care of my own baby. And then to make my feelings feel even more validated, the moment that my midwife carries Sienna, she stops crying. So then that even seals my feelings even more and makes me think that, okay, my baby probably just hates me alone. Like, just she loves everyone else except me. I'm probably the only reason why she's crying. And I'm sure other people would tell you, don't think this way, your baby doesn't hate you. I mean, at this point, these newborns, they don't even comprehend these kinds of feelings. They don't understand anything. They're just adjusting to the world as well. And this is why they're crying. But really, when you're so frustrated and so down and so full of like shame and guilt and frustration, it's just all logic goes out the window. It's just, these things just don't, like, even if they make the most sense, they just don't enter your brain. Like, your emotions come first. And so in my head, I just always keep repeating in my head that no, it's probably just me. It's me. I'm just really a bad mom. And then people would also say, trust your instincts, you're a mom, trust your maternal instincts. You know, you'd know better, like you know your kid the most, you know your baby the most. But then, what is it really? I mean, what do you mean trust my instincts? I'm a new mom. I'm so clueless. Like, what's wrong? When you've tried everything and you've read so much and you've tried everything, but still your baby isn't stopping with the crying and the fussing, it just makes you second guess everything. Like, do I really have maternal instincts? Do I really know what's best for my baby? What if it's me? Like, what am I doing wrong, really? So there's no such thing as like, trust your instincts, you know, just you're doing well. Because it's really at this point when your baby is fussing so much, it's just, you don't even know what to trust anymore. You don't even know what to do anymore. You just feel like everything that you're doing is wrong. And then there would be some tactless people would probably be saying that, oh, you probably just have a high need baby. You just have a fussy baby. You know, you just probably have a more difficult baby. Which then I take even more personally because I made this baby. This baby came out of me. So I made her into this fussy baby. I probably put the ingredients in and made her this high maintenance fussy crybaby. Like, I take it personally. I feel like these are attacks against me. And so it makes me even more guilty because I'm so sorry, baby, I made you like this. Again, it just doesn't do anything for my guilt and for my frustration because I still think that it's all me, 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 me. And while the tears doesn't stop crying and the guilt and everything else, I start thinking to myself that is this what they say? Is this postpartum depression? I mean, I don't know. All I know is I feel so helpless and clueless and ashamed and embarrassed and attacked and frustrated. I just felt all these negative things. And they're so hard to process because you feel like no matter what you read, no matter how you prepare, no matter what people tell you, everything just feels bad. You just feel so alone. That's why I thought of writing all these thoughts down and sharing this because maybe you also, if you're a mom, you feel the same way as I feel. I just want you to know that you're not alone because I certainly felt so alone when I was crying and just I felt really so alone because you never get to see this anywhere else. You've heard of it, yeah. You've heard of postpartum depression. You've heard of moms feeling a certain way and feeling bad and everything, but you don't really see it as much and hear it as much, especially on social media. And sure, there are a lot of these picture perfect days. I also experienced these picture perfect days on social media. You know, it's great. And you know, there are days talaga which are like looking so picture perfect, and there are days where you look exactly like that book cover where the mom is smiling and happy and looks well rested and the baby looks peaceful and loving to the mom. But then there are also a lot of like hard, difficult days, especially with newborns and especially with babies. And I feel that you guys also need to hear this because I certainly felt so much better when I got messages from you guys saying that this is normal. All moms go through it. It's part of the journey. And just let it out and just share it. So yeah, so this is the point of this vlog. I just wanted you guys to know that you're not alone. And hopefully if you wanted to share something on the comment section below, it's not gonna be like, oh, maybe your baby is this, maybe you should try this, maybe you should try that. Because honestly, it wasn't, for me personally, it wasn't helping me. It was just adding to the confusion. Like, it was just adding to my confusion if it's like, oh, is it really growth spurt? Or, oh, is my baby really experiencing colic? Or oh, okay, maybe I should be doing this and doing that. It just was adding to so much confusion and so much guilt and so much frustration. What really helped me was when you guys also shared your feelings, that saying that, you know, I've been through it also. It's gonna get better. It's normal to feel this way. It's okay to feel this way. It's not just you. So yeah, I just want this to be a safe place for us to all share and make each other feel that it's normal. Got through it without crying. Haba is here to support. I read my notes a while ago to him and it was a mess, like his hair.
Yeah. I'm not sleeping well. My hair is a mess.
But now he has to give me 10,000 pesos because unlike what he predicted,
1,000,
I did not
2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, and 10,000 pesos.
I'll write a check later and make him sign it.